Meantime, to our weather, where we're tracking potentially severe storms for tomorrow. Lonnie Quinn, once again in studio with those details. We
got to jump right into the weather forecasting here because there's so much for me to talk about. We got two named storms in the Gulf. We've got our own weather to deal with, and that's the picture outside right now. See a few more clouds out there. It's 88 degrees. It's been a hot day, but basically a pretty pleasant one as far as the skies overhead. What are the skies serving up? We're still watching this batch of showers and storms. Right now, it's just along our western borders. We talked about how that could be making its way even into the city by like around 7 o'clock or so. But look, you see how you're losing the lightning bolts, the lightning strikes? It's fading away, not entirely, but this storm is getting weaker, not stronger from this point forward. Again, it's sliding out of the mountains. As air sinks, it's going to stabilize itself. So I still call for that rain chance isolated tonight. A better bet is going to be tomorrow. I'll explain why. What we're dealing with currently, this is not a front. This is actually a weak little trough, but it's got some energy to it, right? And plus you get the heat and humidity in place. That gives you an isolated chance tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to watch this front come through the area. Now, it's plenty hot enough with that southwest flow ahead of the front, so you're 90 degrees again tomorrow. Humidity probably a little bit higher, so it feels even hotter out there. And we talk about the chance for severe weather. I'm going to show you in just a moment how we all have a chance, a 20 to 30% risk for about everybody, but especially south of the city. See this little batch of energy? See how that's diving south? Can you pick up on that? All right, this is going to actually sort of pivot a bit, and it is going to push the better chance south of New York City. So the risk is enhanced for the areas south of the city. In this orange color, it's a 30 to 40% chance. Otherwise, 20 to 30% chance. And yeah, storms that could have damaging winds associated with it. So that's for tomorrow, primarily in the afternoon hours and getting into the early evening. Taking a look at the tropics, because we got a lot to talk about here. Tropical storm Marco. Right now, 15 miles from the mouth of the Mississippi River. Really, it's if it was the only storm out there, this is a non-player. Okay, that portion of the world has dealt with much bigger storms. It's got 40-mile-per-hour winds. If this loses wind speeds of 2 miles per hour and goes down to 38, it's not even going to have a name tomorrow. I believe that's what's going to happen because it's just not an environment for this to get strong. There's your center of circulation. All the rain is in Georgia. All right, it's just not, it has not wrapped itself around. It will, however, travel basically around the coastal areas of Louisiana into Texas. The problem is this. It puts down at this point in time, maybe say 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches around that area. Now you're going to put a much bigger storm on top of it. That's Laura. Laura right now is a tropical storm with 60-mile-per-hour winds. But Laura has got all of this space in here to heat up, and that water is warm. Now take a look at this. It's got 60-mile-per-hour winds right now. We see it becoming a Category 1 storm on Wednesday and then maybe making a landfall as a Category 2, sometime maybe late Wednesday, maybe early Thursday. But I'm telling you, the more this pushes to the west, the warmer this water is here because Marco hasn't had a chance to stir it up, and those Gulf temps there are 85 to 91 in this batch right there. So it could be a major hurricane as it goes into that same area. Again, you can see how these two will intersect as it makes its way like around the Texas-Louisiana border, and then it makes a big curve around and goes south of our area. But on Saturday, I do put a rain chance in. So my 7-day forecast looks like this. We're 90 tomorrow, hot and humid one out there with those afternoon storms that could be severe. 81 on Wednesday. Big drop in temps Wednesday, and the humidity goes away. 86 Thursday, 85 Saturday, 85 Friday, excuse me, and 82 on Saturday. That's the day that we could see some rain from Laura, but we're going to watch that one. Right now, I feel pretty good about it staying south with the worst for our area. That's my 7-day forecast, guys. It's all yours.
All right, Lonnie, thanks.